Hey, it's Dwayne Martins, the author of Becoming Your Own Champion. And I have been listening to the Ed Milet book that I told you about a few times now. It's called One More. And I got to hear this presentation live. Nancy and I did down in Austin. I'm on my third time into the book. And you know, if you're like me, you pick up something new every time, because as you're listening to the audio book, sometimes your mind wanders, or mine does anyway. But I want to share with you 3 things that he talked about for filling your home with positive emotions. The first thing he talks about is meditation. And I've told you this before, that Nancy and I do meditation nearly every single day. And we have for years, very steadily since 2019, and prior to that even a little bit. And we use the app called Insight Timer. So there's like 60,000 free meditations on there. There's got to be one that you can find that works for you. The other thing he talked about was finding balance. And balance is a whole series of videos in itself. I'm not going to get into all of it, but there's no way to have the perfect life balance all the time, every day. It depends on what season you're in, etc. But by balance in this, he means like around your home, to find some balance and do key things that bring you joy. And you also need to do the things that you have to do for the day. But like for some people, it's walking the dog or petting their cat or going for a walk, and just keeping that balance in your home. He also said to identify your triggers. So what is it that makes you angry? What trips your trigger and really gets you ticked off? What are some things that bring you joy? You need to kind of know what those are. Not that it'll always prevent them, but if you know what they are and what triggers some of those mood changes, then you can fix it. Then you can intentionally do things that make you feel better and bring you more joy. There are still going to be the uncomfortable things that you have to do, that you don't like to do, but that's part of that whole balance thing. He said on those triggers, some of them you can control, and some of them you can't control. So remember that, to control the controllables. You and I are not in control of as many things as we like to think we are. That's just a fact. But you can control things that go into your mind. That's why I never watch the news. I don't know what's going on out there till I hear people talking about political things and all of that stuff, and then I go, well, what's that about? And then they fill me in on what they know, because that's a trigger for me. I get pissed off at the White House and at politics and all of the stuff that's going on out there, and I can't control any of that. The thing I can control is if it goes in here or not, and most of the time it doesn't. It hasn't for 25 years, and it hasn't hurt me a lick to not know what's going on, because the White House isn't going to fix Dwayne's house. So you can and can't control some of this, and you have to manage your triggers or they're going to eat you alive. That was one of the main things he talked about. So I hope that helps give you some ideas of some things that you can do starting right now to have that peace in your house. And I hope that helps you. Please pass this on to 3 different people that you know need this, because all of us need that. We need to have a plan of how to take care of those things. So I sure appreciate you being here. I hope you get things out of this that work for you, that you can put to use right away to make your day just a little bit better. Enjoy the day, and I will be here for you tomorrow. Thanks for being here.